everyone, welcome to a new video. I definitely did not have this idea in mind for my second video, but I ended up getting sick this weekend, so I didn't go out. I was super lazy, so here's something simple. It's gonna be about my favorite makeup. So the makeup that I would wear if like I wanted to look my greatest. So let's just get started. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to talk about my favorite face primer. It is the NYX Born to Glow. I just really like it because I like a dewy or like pearly look. Like I'm not into that kind of like those matte looks, or not even like even satin. I just really like kind of like what I have now. Let me show you what I mean. So when you put it on your hand or like on your face, it almost even looks like a pearl. And when you like swatch it around, can you tell? Like I tried like a million times to film this because like I already have it on my hand. But like seeing the lighting, like it just, I don't know if you can tell, but like you could just see that shine. I don't know. I just think it's so pretty. It doesn't typically make my makeup last longer, so I mean that kind of sucks. Like I tried this one, and this one definitely works more. Like on prom, I wore this under my makeup, and my makeup lasted all night. So, I mean, that's great, but this one's my favorite just because of the way it makes me look. My favorite foundation, it is the Makeup Forever foundation. It is the first high-end foundation I've ever splurged on. I'm more of a cheap person. This is the first thing that I've ever actually spent more than like 20 bucks on. And this was $43. I guess I thought it was time to finally like get a high-end foundation, and I don't regret it. So this is probably why it's my favorite, because it is so expensive and it just works so much better than my drugstore foundations. But favorite drugstore foundation is the L'Oreal Infallible. Like I said, I love dewiness, and this gives me that. It's just, I've never had an issue with this foundation. It has been my go-to. It's like my everyday. I'm definitely running out. Okay, so my favorite BB cream is the Garnier BB cream. It's great. It has SPF in it, just like the Infallible does. I really like foundations with SPF because I'm so scared of skin damage for like, you know, later on in years. But it comes off to like a satiny finish. If you don't like strong smells, then I wouldn't recommend this because it does smell really chemically. Like it does not smell like something you should be putting on your face, but like I look past that because it does give me great coverage. It gives me like a really natural look. Like it doesn't look cakey, it's buildable, and I don't know. This was my love bug at one point. Alright, so my favorite concealer would have to be the Maybelline Fitme. I know that it's totally basic, and YouTubers have raved on it about it like forever. This being like as affordable as it is, and it has like worked with me as long as it has. I love these. They're great. So my favorite powder would have to be the Wet n Wild Photofocus. I mean, when you swatch it and you try to like see what's like going on, you do not see anything, but like that's the great part about it. It's super soft, so like when you put it over your makeup, it doesn't cake up. I can put as many layers as I want and it won't look like I put powder all over my face. Like it kind of does like around here, but like that's normal for my skin because things always just act up in this area for me. So I mean, it's not perfect, but it's cheap and it works. So this is my favorite. So everything else I'm going to talk about for face is going to be Wet n Wild because I don't know, they're just such a cheap brand, but they just give such great quality. These are blushes. This is the apricot in the middle blush, and then the pearlescent pink. I definitely go to this one more, the apricot in the middle. I mean, it's just such a natural like blush. Like I said, I really like those natural looks, and it just does it for me. It blends fantastic. I mean, I don't really know what to like explain with these blushes, but bomb. Another favorite blush would have to be the Milani powder blush. This is the Romantic Rose one. It's what I have on my cheeks right now. It's just like really soft, like a dusty pink. It's for like my cool tone looks. Like this is what I go to, and then like, you know, warm tone, and then peachy pink. Like, you know, these are just like all I need, I guess. So what I use to contour with is the Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce Leche. I probably sound so weird saying that. This is actually the only contour palette that I've ever used. I've never used anything else. I was actually thinking about picking up the NYX one. I went to Target for it, but they didn't have it in the Target section, so I have to order it. So I'm just gonna save up before I splurge on any more makeup because I have been buying a lot of clothing. So yeah, I mean, it's my favorite because it's my one and only, all right? For favorite highlighters, Supershock Cheek Lunch Money. This isn't really like one of those highlights where it's like literally blinding, but it is more of like a natural glow. Like, I don't know, it's like, you really can't tell. This looks, it's like such crap. I'm making it look so bad, but oh, there it is. See, like when it, like the sun hits it, it just, I don't know, it looks great. It's actually what I have on my cheeks right now. I really like the creamy texture, like it's like really soft. So I don't know, I feel so nice like putting it on my cheeks. I wear it every day, especially for simple looks if I don't want that like intense glow. So yes. Another favorite of mine is the Megaglow by Wet n Wild. Another Wet n Wild product because they're great. This is a color in Precious Petals. It is just so pretty, and I mean for the price, like I can't pass it up. Like it does it for me. I mean, it can come up a little dark because I am pretty fair. It doesn't bother me. I guess I'll mention this too. It is the Maybelline Master Strobing Liquid. I don't actually use this on top of my face, so after I put on my primer, I put on this like in the places I'm going to highlight, and then I put on my foundation and stuff like that, so it has like that little extra like pop underneath, and then I'll put on like another highlighter. Like maybe I'll try to, but I'm not really good with blending liquid highlighters, so this is my favorite for like underneathness. And favorite eyeshadow palettes would have to be the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and then the Morphe and Kathleenlights collab palette. This one is my number one. I mean, it just has all of my favorite colors in it. Like this color, ever since I got into makeup, like that shade, like that orangey, I just love putting that in my crease. And of course it has it. I mean, it has like your little highlight shade, it has like your little bone color, a black, like just anything you would need in a palette is in this little thing. And like the quality of the eyeshadows are so good, and it's my baby. It's my baby. And then with this palette, for the price it is just amazing. I mean, you know, what's a little bit weird about these shades, these colors seem like they would come out a little darker, or like, I don't know, like it would seem like that color, but when you start blending it and stuff, it does come off a little bit lighter than it actually seems in the palette, which I'm totally fine with. Like once you learn the colors, you could do so many looks with this that like you're sure of. But I've only had this for like a week now, and I'm just in love with it. It's my favorite. I'm just gonna give a shout out to the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because it is my first palette ever. This is like the first makeup item that I've ever splurged on that was like expensive, because before I only bought eyeshadow like palettes from e.l.f. or like L'Oreal, like those cheap ones, because like I said, I'm not one to spend a lot of money on makeup. My cousin, she had this palette, and when I went to go visit her in California, I loved using it, and like, oh sorry, I don't know, like look at this, it's such a classic. My favorite eyeliners would have to be the NYX matte liquid liner, and then the gel liner, the Inglot gel liner in number 77. These are just so great. I definitely go to this one if I want more of like a dramatic wing. Like, I don't know, all my makeup looks have wings, I can't live without it. But if I want something like thick, I use this one because I can't help it, because I mess up with this one a lot, to be honest, because it is so pigmented, and I don't really have like a brush that I found that like really works with this yet. But I mean, it's just so amazing. It's so creamy. Like even if you use a crappy brush, like you could just, like it just glides, and it's just awesome. And then this one, because it's super easy to work with, I mean, it has like a super skinny little thing. This is the one that like I bought that I found that was my preference. It's like all the other ones, I was like, what was I doing with my life? It was such crap. Like this is This is amazing. This is amazing. Like, it dries on so great. Like, it's what I use. It's what I'm using. It's what I use all the time. But, yeah. I'm not making any sense anymore because, like I said, I'm so sick and I'm so out of it. So, please bear with me. I'm almost finished. Okay, so my favorite mascara would have to be the L'Oreal Telescopic. I definitely go for length when it comes to mascaras because I have hooded eyelids, and so anything that like is too much volume I feel like hides my eyeshadow or like just makes my lids look weird because they go so low. So I mean, this is great. It just makes my eyelashes look so natural and long, and it's so easy to use. So just, I've gone through so many of these too. I'm not, I get so scared to like change things up because if it works, you know? And then this is the Rocket Maybelline mascara. I use this on my bottom lashes. Occasionally if I'm in a rush I'll use this on my top lashes, but it's another one of those, I'll show you the telescopic one too, but I don't know. I like those like really thin bristles. I don't know. I don't really know much about mascara. I just know how like they work on my eyes. But yeah, like anything like really small when it comes to like mascara is my favorite. I like those like thick brushes occasionally, but they clump on me so easily that I don't go to it anymore. I almost completely forgot about eyeshadow primer. So my favorite eyeshadow primer would have to be the Urban Decay. I mean, another basic favorite, but I bought the $12 mini one, and then I went and bought the full one for $24 recently, the Eden. I played a little bit with it in California when I was in Santa Monica, and it made my eyeshadow stay on all day. I'm so excited for this one to run out because I'm so excited to use the Eden one. I mean, I really don't know the difference between all of them. Like, I know there's like 3-4 different types of eyeshadow primers by Urban Decay, but yeah, that's just what I use, so it's my favorite. Okay, so favorite lip product, I would have to say it is the Colourpop Glossy Lip in Aquarius, another Kathleenlights collab, but this is just, it's so great. I'm so sorry I haven't like swatched more for you guys. Like, as I went through the products, I probably should have given you swatches, but I'm just so like trying to get through this video. Like, I'm so tired at this point. I'm so sick. I'm so sorry. But back to the lipstick. So glossy lips are my favorite. Like I said before, I'm not one for like matte looks. I mean, I do love the matte ColourPop lipsticks, but I don't really like the drying feeling it gives on my lips. Like, I do get dry lips pretty easily. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, they do. Like, it just kind of like crusts up. I don't know. I haven't really found a liquid lipstick that is matte that I've, you know, has worked with me, but I've never actually really looked. So, you know, this is my baby. Favorite lipsticks I guess I'll talk about would have to be the Milani lipsticks. I only have 3 colors. I have the Nude Cream Matte Tease, which is on my lips right now, and then I have Ruby Valentine. I originally found these lipsticks. I was trying to look for a really great lipstick for when I was going to be Harley Quinn for Halloween, and so I found this lipstick in Ruby Red, and it ended up being freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, these lipsticks are just so creamy. Like, I use them like crazy. So I have the colors Nude Cream, Matte Tease, and Ruby Rose. This is the lipstick that I ended up using on Halloween, and then ended up picking up these two because I just think these colors were so pretty. So this is my favorite setting spray. It's cheap, it's great, just like most of the products I talked about. But I'm gonna start wrapping this up because I'm so tired. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you go out and try some of these products, and I hope they work for you. If they don't work for you, then just let me know, and then, you know, maybe I'll have other suggestions if you're curious. If you have any questions, definitely ask them. Yeah, that's it for a second video. Subscribe, shoot me a comment, I'll talk back. But I'm gonna end this now, so bye!